Hey everybody! On this episode of Gaming and Collecting, me and Alex are going to be doing another iteration of our The Games That Shaped Us series, this time talking about Super Paper Mario, released for the Wii. But anyways guys, on with the episode.
No!
Yes.
I wasn't ready.
Well, we're starting. How you been?
My back hurts.
Well, my pinky toe is possibly broken. Yeah. The world's going great. What you drinking?
It's too early. I need to say it. That's my line. Don't steal my bit.
Did you know we did the drink segment on 3DO recently?
No, you're not allowed. That's my bit.
It was completely unintentional. We had Schnickerman on, and like randomly we just started.
Bit.
I had the music and everything.
I'm leaving. How do I leave?
No.
How do I leave? I'm leaving.
It was for a joke. It was more of a joke.
Can you hear me when I leave? Can you hear me?
No,
or do I go
I can't.
silent?
You go silent.
You can't hear me?
No.
Fuck you, Bill.
Very nice. Anyways.
Oh, I'm dying.
It was completely a joke. Just a random thing that happened. I was like, all right.
No, you're not allowed anymore. Next time you pod, you better scold Brackle more.
It wasn't his idea. It was Schnickerman's.
Schnickerman! How dare you? That's the wrong show.
Oh, that was fun. But yeah, it's did I tell you how my week started?
No.
I don't think I did. I know your week was massively eclipsed by it, but
oh yeah.
I literally started like, when a week is just gonna start on the wrong foot.
Yep.
I literally got up that morning and took I was running behind and things were going bad. And as I'm walking outside of leaving my house, I completely just like slammed my toe.
Oof.
As I was going down the stairs, and I'm pretty sure I broke it. And then as I'm leaving the door, I tripped and fell face first into my fucking sidewalk.
Oh.
And I was just like, "Welp, this week's already off to a great start." And yeah, that was how I started. And my toe has been killing me all week, and I'm pretty sure it's broken, but you can't do shit about a pinky toe being broken.
All you do is tape it.
Yeah, and even then, it's
but
not
even
really
then, it's not. You can't. Not the pinky toe.
Yeah, it's kind of a thing where I'm like, yeah, that sucks, and I just have to deal with it. Then you have Mr. Oscar.
I do. I have Mr. Oscar.
I also had like one of those days where like I swore to God I was getting like a serious cold. Like I was like sitting. I felt fine all day. I got home, I ate, and I was working out. All of a sudden, I got like this chill, and like I was like, that's weird. And it like progressively got worse as I was working out. I'm like, all right, maybe I should stop. So I go and stop, and I showered. And I was like, God, I feel like I am like freezing, but also like hot. Like this is not good. And I spent the rest of the night just on the couch, like just shivering, and like I was like, what the hell? So then I went to sleep, and I woke up the next morning. It was gone. I was like,
oh,
that was
maybe just like a 24-hour cold or something.
I don't know. I was like worried though. I'm like, I don't have sick time. I can't take a sick day right now because it was on a Wednesday in the middle of the week. I couldn't even justify it. Now thankfully it went away, but I was like, what the hell was that?
Yeah.
I know your week's been eventful.
Yeah, it's been a week. Yeah, because I think it was Monday. What day did you? Yeah, it was Monday. Everything felt normal, and then I was upstairs and I was watching stuff, and it was like right before I went to bed, and I hear a fucking scratching sound coming from the attic, and I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, what the fuck is that? So then like I start freaking out. So I go up there, and I'm also like calling our mom. I'm like, up there. She's like, don't go up there. Don't go up there. I'm like, I have to go up there. I have to see. And so I was going through stuff, and I went through a couple things, and I was like, I don't know. Like, I'm like, I don't know. So then the next day, mom said to Bill that he was gonna have to come up with me to check in the attic. So he did, which was nice. But then I come home, and then my fucking garage door opener breaks.
Yeah.
Well, my car is like in there, and like so Bill comes over, and I'm like crying because like the day just got fucking worse, and we go up there, and I went through a couple of my storage bins because I knew I kept all of Tilly's old beds because they were just, special. I couldn't throw her stuff away. So I put them in storage bins upstairs, and I went through, and I mean, thankfully we went through and nothing was destroyed. Like there was no holes, it didn't look like anything, but there was definitely stuff in there because we emptied out, like she had her bee bed, we emptied it out, and it was full of like seeds and like acorns. I don't know. Like it was fucking weird. So I don't know what's up there. I haven't heard any other scratching since then. It's also really hot, so I don't think anything's up there. And I put a bunch of like rodent repellent, like minty things up there. So I'm hoping I talked to an exterminator because the condo's actually going to pay for it, which is really nice. And I talked to the exterminators that are coming by, and they say it happens all the time in these condos because and they said it's not even like that your house is dirty. A lot of the times it's just like the mouse are so confused, like all the animals, because like our seasons have been fucked up for like a while now. But like I was talking to I was chatting with my neighbors the other day, and they were like, "Oh yeah, we've had them before. It happens with condos, I guess." So apparently they're in there all the time. The pest control people are there all the time. So it's not as uncommon as you think, but like you just never like the idea of something being in your house.
I know I have mice every now and then. It's not fun.
Yeah. I mean, thankfully, the thing is I've never seen one downstairs.
Well,
and I think I know the reason why.
You have two reasons why that doesn't happen.
Yes, and I know for certain.
Granted, one of them I'm pretty sure would try to befriend them.
Who?
Your little
Oscar?
buddy.
Oh yeah, the one he's in my lap right now.
Yeah, that boy right there will try to befriend the mouse.
I don't know. Poopy would
destroy it.
Kill it. Yeah. Poopy would murder it in cold blood. Like she has all of the toys. Yeah.
Oscar is like too friendly. Like
hey, don't freaking chewing on my headphones cord. Don't be naughty, or I'll put you down.
That's okay.
Not like that. Not like on the ground. He's in my lap right now.
I know. I didn't want to say it. I was just like,
No. So this week's just been and then I also had an appointment for duct and dryer vent cleaning, which was good because like literally I looked behind my dryer vent, like well, not the dryer vent, but like in the dryer in the back of how mine is, like you can kind of see. I was able to see like dryer lint built up in there, which is never good. So I just hadn't used it. I was doing laundry at Bill's place for a couple weekends because I just didn't want to take the risk. I mean, thankfully, Dad was telling me, because our dad fixes appliances, that like an electric dryer is like very, like the chances of it like having a fire because of dryer lint are so much lower than like a gas one. A gas one is when you have to worry more about it. But I'm paranoid, so I didn't want to take the chance. But I looked at it after he did the cleaning. All right. You're free. He was squirming. But he still wants attention. All right. You deal with it. So I looked in the back, and like you couldn't see, all the lint was gone. So I think it worked pretty well.
Nice.
Which was good. And my ducks got clean too, which was cool. Like he was showing me the before and after pictures. I was like, Jesus.
Yeah.
So much skin and cat fur.
Yeah. I have your beds. They're clean, by the way. Well, the donut still has a lot of fur in it because that's just You're gonna have to remove that yourself.
Oh yeah. That'll be like lint roll.
Also, those things were so heavy, my dryer was like, no. So I had they got half dried and they air dried for the last 3 days. But
That's okay. I appreciate you looking after them. But it's been a fucking week, and today I did a bunch of chores. I vacuumed, I mopped the floors, I cleaned the cat's water bowls because I do those like I have like every 15 days I have a timer on the app for it. So I cleaned those, and then I cleaned the cat box, and then I went grocery shopping. I got a lot of shit done, but it's been a stressful week.
We went to Wally World and we saw the people of Wally World today.
Mm-hmm. But it's so much cheaper. I get so much more stuff for the same amount I paid at the other store. So I'm like, I hate going there, but I like what I pay there. So I'm gonna take it.
The trip there was eventful. We had a absolute idiot in a car.
Yeah, like I was coming, the light was green, a car in front of me went by, and then the guy just was like, I'm just gonna turn even though you're right there.
Yeah, and then he just like kept going, and I was like,
yeah,
great.
And I like slammed the horn. I'm like, what are you doing? And I got
worst part was he gets in the breakdown lane and then just keeps driving at the breakdown. I'm like, what? Okay.
Yeah. Like people are stupid. And then the actual being in the store wasn't that bad. It was just more crowded than
it's
the last
crowded
time
and
we
like
went.
The thing I hate about Walmart is the fact that like you never feel like you feel like you're constantly being rushed like to look at everything. That's the thing that's the reason I don't like shopping there more than anything, because I like to like look at stuff, and like when I feel like I'm constantly being like when you feel like there's constantly someone up your butt, basically like being like, you gonna move?
Yeah.
You took 2 seconds to look. You're taking too long.
That's why I go with specific items that I'm like, okay, this is what I'm looking for. Except for the bagels. I didn't know what I wanted for the bagels.
I thought that old lady behind us was gonna murder us because like
I had no idea she was there. All she had to say was, "Excuse me, I know what I want already."
Well,
and I would have gladly
moved. They'd rather just seethe and rage and then talk behind your back when you leave. She didn't, but I know people would do that.
Yeah.
And then I saw the greatest moment of all time leaving.
Yeah.
This was such a Walmart moment where I grabbed a few things while I was there. So I had like a small basket of like maybe like 12, like not even 12, like 7 things. Alex had to go to the real registers and
well, because I'm a good person, I follow the rules.
Yeah, no one else was. Like all the people I was waiting behind had like way more than 15 items, and I was like, I just want to self-checkout. This is why the world sucks. But like it was taking forever. And the lady in front of me, like she had like a full cart, and I was like, yeah, whatever. I don't care enough to complain. A thing finally, and all the people in the checkouts were taking fucking forever. Like, because I swear to God, self-checkout, I'm probably calling people out that we know, but like, I swear to God, some people are so fucking challenged. Like they can't figure it out. It's not that fucking hard. Unless it's one of those stores where the self-checkout is the most finicky fucking shit. Because some of them are. Walmart is not. Yes. Walmart has like the least finicky ones, I think, ever. They just take forever. But finally, the lady in front of me finally gets to a spot. And I'm waiting there and I watch. She goes up to the thing, waits for the guy to get distracted, and then she just straight up walks out of the store.
didn't pay for anything.
No. And I was just like, did that just like I watched her walk out, the guy checking receipts didn't stop her. I'm just like, like, okay, whatever. I get to shop. I'm like, I'll take this. And as I walk over to the unused thing, and what's funny is the guy who was managing them, he kind of looked over and was like confused, but then he just was like, I don't get paid enough for this, and just looked away.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happened. I was like, all right, cool. Yeah. The world is funny sometimes.
Yep. No, it is. Oh, Bill, you gotta ask me a question.
Is it about your new obsession?
Maybe.
So how's Metopia or whatever it's called?
It's Tamagotchi life, living the fucking dream.
I just merged the two games we're playing right now,
and it's amazing.
Actually,
I'm having so much fun.
I think Metopia was the RPG, actually, now that I think about it.
Yes, Metopia was the RPG. This, however, is Tamagotchi life. Living the dream. And I have been living the dream.
Alex says this has been her life for like the last 2
The
days.
only thing though that kind of stinks, but honestly, I did like someone posted on the Reddit, the subreddit for Tamagotchi life. It did make me laugh. Is like the only thing that stinks is you can't share Mii's. There's no me sharing. I'm hoping in the future maybe they change that, but for now, there's no me sharing. So it's been fun looking at everyone's different versions of like the same characters you're creating. So I've had to make all of my Mii's on my island by myself. Maybe I'll post them in the server. I don't know. I think I did a pretty bad job on most of them. So
They look fine. Get
I
out
don't
of
know.
here.
They don't look great.
I
So,
recognized all of them easily.
at least the ones that you knew. Okay.
The ones that
Maybe
you
I will.
showed me. The ones that you showed me. I was like, I know what all those are.
But yeah, so and it was funny because this guy posted in the subreddit and he was like, it was like a with a Tamagotchi character, like a me character, like pointing, and it was like, you can draw, you can do it, because like a lot of the like fun details and stuff, like I made I made Luffy. That was the first, well, I made myself. I made myself as a me first. And then I was like, what do I make next? Luffy. So I made Luffy, and then I had to draw the scar under his eye by myself. Everything else, I had hair that matched pretty good for him. But then I made Zoro, and Zoro is more challenging because in the current, like most recent, he like doesn't have one of the eyes, and they also don't have like a jewelry option. So I drew his earrings, the 3 sword earrings, and then I like covered his eyeball. So like it's like only one eye, and I put the scar in there. And then I did Sanji, which I was really proud of how the beard came out. Well, goatee situation. So I started out with one piece, and then I was like,
I love the fact though that like everyone's complaining about the no me sharing, and then I'm like, but Nintendo is forcing people to be creative, like the intention of the game.
I mean, that's the only thing is like, I'm like, yeah, I like after that guy was like, you can draw, and it's okay if your things aren't perfect. Because it's been fun. Because on Twitter, I've been just seeing like so many people's different iterations, and then also some like cursed abominations as well, which has been fun. Like I think
penis heads everywhere.
Yes. And then there was the guy who like made the penis guy be friends with the butthole guy, and they fell in love. That happened. That was great. But who else did I make? And then I made Welcome to Demon School Aruma. I made Aruma, Asmodeus, and Clara. And then after that, I made Kaiju number 8. I made Kafka, Hoshina, and Hikaru. And then the funniest shit happened because like sometimes Mii's can fall in love at first sight. And Hoshina fell in love with Kafka at first sight.
Accurate to the manga.
And it was pretty accurate.
They get a lot. Well, actually, no. It would have been so much better if it was Hoshina and Narumi.
Yes.
That would have been amazing.
But I didn't make Narumi. I've just been making like 3 characters.
Narumi would be difficult because of he's got the pink and black hair.
Yeah. Well, you can do 2 colored hair, but it would still be difficult.
Well, his is hard because it's pink on top and like black underneath, so it's like it's complicated.
Yes. So that's why I went with Kafka, Hoshina, and Kikaru, because all of those seemed relatively not too hard to make. And then after that, I hadn't sent them to you because I knew you wouldn't really know who they were, but I made 2 Haikyuu characters, and then I made 2 Blue Lock characters
well,
as
the
well.
Haikyuu ones I could recognize just because they're the red-haired guy and the black-haired guy.
Yeah, there you go. So those are the 2 I made. And then and Blue Lock, I made 2 characters as well. So, guys, if you have any suggestions, I mean, by the time this comes out, I'll probably have a fully populated island.
She'll have the whole cast of One Piece, the whole cast of Aruma.
Well, I'm trying to, like, do more than just, like, One Piece. Oh, and then the funniest thing is, so, Zoro confessed his love for my me, so now we're dating. So I'm dating Zoro in the
Well, if he
game.
never comes back, he got lost. That's all you can say.
He did. Well, and then him, and then what's funny too is that, like, so in in this game, instead of like the big apartment, everyone has their own little houses, but they can also be like, "Hey, you want to move in together and get a bigger house?" So now it's Zoro, Luffy, and Sanji all live in a house together, and then you can nickname it. So I called it the Straw Hat Pirates. And they
Lovely.
all live together happily ever after.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'd share
So
my
that's been my life.
I'd share my my Pokopia journey, but I've literally spent the last like 3 play sessions watering grass, so it's not that exciting right now. I'm working on it. My OCD, man, like you'll be going around and like this dirt, dry grass. It's because it's basically Minecraft meets Animal Crossing meets Dragon Quest Builders. Like it's got a lot of things going on meets Pokemon. It's an interesting hybrid game. It's really fun, but it's gonna be it's kind of like one of those long con kind of games, so you gotta really wait it out. Speaking of anime, though, I did finish up a few things and started a few new things this week. Did we mention the last time around that I had finished? I finished Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yes, I don't think you mentioned that last time, but
yeah, I finished Jujutsu Kaisen, and it the last episode was fun, but I still didn't really care. It was just kind of a whatever kind of thing. I finished Freerin, just kind of bummed Freerin ended, and then I finished today My Hero Academia Vigilante Season 2. Really good ending. Really enjoyed that.
Is that continuing after?
There's more manga, and they left it very ambiguous.
Okay, that's what I was wondering.
Season 2 ends with a 2-year time skip, which I found odd. So I'm hoping that
but maybe that's how the manga actually goes.
That's what I'm hoping it is. I'm hoping that that's what it is, and that we actually get more, because I'm honestly super invested in Vigilantes. Like, we got all of My Hero Academia. Why wouldn't we get Vigilantes? Because apparently the Vigilantes is really popular. Like, apparently the manga itself is.
Yeah. So, are you tempted to start collecting it?
Probably not. I'd probably just get the Shonen app. I don't have space for another
fake fan.
Okay, miss. You don't even read your manga.
Yes, I do. That's rude.
Well, so are you.
I'm leaving. Goodbye. I love that I can do that now. It's just so fun because it adds more emphasis to the I'm leaving.
Why does she think this is funny? Get back here.
I do think it's funny. I can still hear you while I'm off the stage.
I know.
You just can't hear me. Oh, wait. I'm going to tell your deepest, darkest secret.
Oh, my God.
Bill shit his pants. Oh, no.
What, when I was like so have you.
Last week. At work.
No, I didn't.
I saw him waddling out.
We don't work together anymore.
I was spying on you.
No, you weren't.
Yeah, I was.
You would not.
I heard about it, though. I heard about it.
I don't talk to anybody there. Who would you hear it from?
Everyone could smell it.
No, they can't. Because I'm pretty sure there have been people, but that's besides the point. Moving on, though. Oshinoko Season 3 has been good. It's amazing how that show can have like such a happy like start to something, and then it gets dark as fuck. Like,
yeah. I mean, like, that show didn't start out super happy either.
No. But I mean, there are moments though, like post episode 1 is its own thing. That episode is.
That's a dark way to start, though.
I know.
I
but
feel like
once
really was happy.
Once the series starts proper, you do get a lot of like the different things that are more on the positive side at times. But like, there are just moments where it just gets dark, and I'm like, oh right, this show is like a really dark meta commentary. Very fun though. I'm enjoying it so far. And then the first episode of
is this the last season?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Just judging. I don't know. We'll have to see how it goes.
Well, it also depends. if they want to rush the ending.
Or Akka will do what he's doing with Kaguya-sama and just make his own ending for the anime.
Maybe he might, because didn't people not really like the manga ending?
I don't really know. The Kaguya-sama ending is like fine. Like it's real.
Oh no, I meant the Oshinoko.
Oh, the Oshinoko ending is controversial. Yes.
Yes, that's what I was talking about. So maybe
we'll see on that. I did start watching the first episode of That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime came out, which was really fun.
Were they in a meeting?
Only for like one small scene. The episode actually was pretty interesting.
No, I know. I just saw people complaining.
Well, yeah, because people like to complain about shit. This one was actually this one was cooking though. Like, obviously, like all the main cast came back. Like, fucking Brittany as Rimuru is fucking amazing. Like, she is killing it. Like, she is like perfect for that role.
Jump.
I said jump.
Jump.
But beyond that, like there was a fun subplot involving there's like, I think there's like gonna be now like a bit of like a romance like rivalry between Shuna and Shion going on, because like there was a whole
scene hasn't been.
Yeah, but this time they're actually addressing it like as it's like actually a drama point, not just for laughs. Because there was like a whole scene where like Shion once again can't cook, and then Shuna makes this amazing thing, and like you could see like Riru's all happy, but you just see this look of disappointment from Shion. I'm like, it's getting like dramatic, like, but also it's funny.
They're dramatic gals.
I really enjoyed it though. The only thing is though, because I had my Crunchyroll on autoplay, I wasn't really paying attention. Another thing came out recently, and because I had watched the last season, it was just kind of already queued in my autoplay. I watched the first episode of The Vending Machine just because.
Why?
Because it started playing, and I was like, oh, I'm like, oh, I might as well see.
I'm not going to subject myself to that.
No, I won't tell you to. I will say, first off, the VA is back. Like, I guess he's just back permanently now.
Maybe he was just on a break.
But it was really funny watching Slime and then watching that back to back, because I'm like, wow, this show really just wants to be Slime at times. What's funny though is like this episode, the first episode of this season, I was like, this is still bad, but like it's almost like they've acknowledged that it's shit and they're just kind of going with it now. Because it excuse me.
Don't die.
I'm trying not to. It was like a case of like they weren't trying to be serious or like build lore. They were instead just like being like, this is stupid. Like,
can I podcast like this? Can you hear me?
Like, not reliably, so maybe not.
But my back feels so much better like this. Ow. I fucked up my back. Ow. I'm trying to get comfy.
That's called Alex, that's called turning 30. It just happens.
Fuck you. I'm not 30.
Yes, you are. I am too.
No, I'm not. I'm 29 forever. I promise.
Yeah, but I watched those. I still got to start Dorohedoro. I keep forgetting it's out, so that's
also, I saw that on Crunchyroll.
Yeah, it is. I'm not sure if it's dubbed on Crunchyroll though.
I was so confused when I saw it. I was like, all right, more love to Dorohedoro. Let's go.
What are you drinking?
I'm gonna wait for what. We need to talk about my anime watching first.
Well, I don't know. Sometimes you're like, I didn't watch anything.
But I have been watching stuff. I finally got caught up with One Piece. Finally. It took me forever, but I'm caught up to Egghead, and then there's 2 episodes of Elbath out that I just need to watch, but I've been like, I need to like focus when I watch them because they're gonna be in sub, so I can't wait. I'm so excited. But yeah, I finally got caught up to that, and now I'm rewatching Spy Family season 3 because like I kind of forgot what was going on. So, and it was bothering Bill that I didn't finish it. So I'm finally finishing it. Bill.
You had like 2 episodes left, and you just stopped.
I was on a break. I was on an anime break.
Ooh. We were on a break.
I was. Oh my god! Bill.
What?
Just wait for it.
You're Luffy.
I'm Luffy! Wait. Actually, is there one with... It's not really. I need, like...
That's
he
close.
has black hair. No, I'll just...
Yeah, no, he would be a cat, so like all the hair would be black.
Yeah, but the little vesty doesn't work with it. So, I'm just going to go with regular cat for now.
Okay.
But I have a straw hat. But yes, I have been watching anime, Bill. I have been. So, take that.
I'm like, I can't get over it sometimes.
What?
Well, you were like, so you're gonna watch Black Clover the second it starts, though, right?
Well, yes, that's special.
Okay, because you said the same thing about Doro because you were so desperate for a season 2, but now you're just gonna wait.
Well, that's different though. Story Door is only gonna be like 12 episodes.
To be fair, though, we don't know how long Black Clover season 2 is gonna be. True,
but that's also like a lot longer. It's different. It's different. I know all Black. I've also read like all of Black Clover, like up until like the next arc, so I've just been so hyped to see it animated. Like
fair.
Like I'm so fucking hyped for that. Especially because the animation is gonna be so much better now too. Because animation has just improved. It better be, or I will.
There isn't Bardo to suck up all the resources from
Studio
Pro.
So they're gonna actually like put a lot of effort into it, and I hope it gets like the
unless it's being diverted to Bleach right now, but we'll see.
Fuck Bleach. We want Black Clover.
Nice.
I saw a clip of a lady quoting Bleach as a lawyer in a court case.
That's a strategy that you have to be very confident in what you're saying.
Well, yeah, it was a bad strategy because she kept referencing the Bount arc and how no one cares about the Bount arc, and that was what she was trying to say is no one cares about the Bount arc, so you shouldn't care about my
unless the judge is a weeb. That argument is gonna mean nothing to him.
I know, that's what I thought. And I was like, that's crazy.
I've been on like a weird stretch.
Take.
I've been on a weird YouTube stretch of just watching like lawyers react to stupid lawyer like courtroom stuff, and it has been really funny watching because it's like there is some like some courtroom shit is like a comedy. You know,
God. One of my favorite ones is when it's terrible that it happened, but when the guy just jumps over onto the desk of like the judge and just
seen there's a few of those.
I'm like holy shit, like the fact that like no one stepped in before
the best one is the one where the judge is like arguing with a lawyer and he's like, you want to take this outside? And they go out and the judge beats the fucking shit out of him and then just comes back in and he's like, all right, I'm sorry. He ended up losing his job, but like it was still
worth
one of the
it.
funniest fucking things I've ever seen.
I also I hope he got like a WWE career. The fucking lawyer.
This old judge not the lawyer, the judge. The judge beat the shit out of the lawyer.
That would be his wrestler name. The judge.
The judge. I just laughed.
Judge beater.
I've been watching all of these court things. I'm like, every time I watch them, I'm like, maybe Phoenix Wright isn't a parody. Maybe that just is how the court system goes.
I don't think all of it. Like, I think those are just a few exaggerated moments.
I know. It's really funny to me.
One of my favorite clips is the one of the guy who's like, he's videoing in to his court date, and the judge is like, "Are you driving?"
Oh, and the driving guy.
He's like,
yes, sir.
I am. I just got to park.
Or and then he's like, one juror who's on a fucking canoe.
No, but the best part about the guy who's driving is that the judge is like, doesn't he have a suspended license?
Yeah, that was a good one.
And the whole point was for that. And he's like, all right. Like,
my favorite from my favorite one from the freaking like VR like virtual courtrooms. That was like the funniest part of COVID for a long time. My favorite one is still the guy who pops in and the judge is like, "Hey, you there? Is your name Buttfucker 3000? You're gonna pop into my courtroom with that, you Yahoo?" Like I was just like, that's one of the funniest fucking clips.
I also love the one where the guy's like,
cat
"Sir,
burger.
I think you have a." Yes, he's like, but my favorite line is, "I'm not a cat."
Yeah.
The way he says it with full sincerity of like that people would think he's an actual fucking cat talking is just hilarious. I'm not a cat, I promise. Like I'm just like he's like, what do you think? Like you really thought someone thinks that an actual cat? I love that clip so much.
God. VR court, virtual court was such a such a time. They
I
still
think
do
they
it, but
still do it.
they do for
Yeah.
certain cases that they don't want to bother, like that aren't that big. But just that during that era, though, in particular, where the whole world was a shit show, that was the funniest time.
I've been so like a bunch of people from my work have gotten like called in for jury duty, and then now I'm just like, oh god, because I've done Massachusetts jury duty, but I've never done Connecticut jury duty.
Neither have I, because I got out of my last jury duty because I was technically not. I was considered moving at the time because I was in the process of moving to Connecticut.
Yeah. All right, Bill.
What are you drinking, Alex? I've seen it a few times.
Where is it?
Right.
Ow! Oh, that was a mistake. Okay. No dancing. No dancing. Ow, that really fucking hurt. Okay, that's why I'm drinking something with alcohol to numb the pain. My back really fucking hurts. I'm drinking a Genro green grape imported neutral spirits with natural and artificial flavors, 13% alcohol, 375 milliliters, produced by I don't know.
It's fun. That's all that matters. How's it taste?
See. Government warning. According to the Surgeon General, women should not drink alcoholic beverages during pregnancy because of risk of birth defect. Well, don't worry about that because children. Anyways. But I've had these before, but I haven't had the grape flavor. But I gotta say, I think the grape flavor is the best flavor so far.
It's actually grape. It's not purple.
Yes, it's not purple. Is that a dog? Oh, it's a frog. Look, there's a little frog guy. See?
Hell yeah.
I thought he was a dog for a second.
We gotta go back to that liquor store and get more of those because those are fun.
It's pretty good. I like that.
I like the remove flavor ones. Like those are good.
Mm. Yeah, I would get this again, but I might try a different flavor. But it was
you
good.
can only have one of those at a time though, because
oh yeah, that's why I'm drinking it to numb the back pain. I could lay down again. All right, you talk. I'm gonna lay down.
My drink is not nearly as fun. I'm drinking a twisted tea because it was in the fridge and they were on sale.
Oh, wait, can you hear me better like this?
Yeah, for the most part.
Okay, I might just do this.
Okay.
My back really fucking hurts. I'm not kidding.
You and our mother apparently. So.
I know.
I mean, mine. I could probably wake up tomorrow and my back will be killing me. But I'm drinking a twisted tea. They were on sale at the liquor store, and it was like one of those massive packs. I'm like, well, that's more alcohol for cheaper. So sign me up. Twisted teas are okay. They're not my favorite, but every now and then.
I miss those Dell's teas. I miss them so bad. They only did them for like 2 years and then they stopped, and I've hated them ever since.
See, my favorite.
Fuck you, Dells. Bring them back.
See, my favorite thing about twisted teas are those giant fucking cans that were considered weapons at one point. Because whenever I remember going to like a NASCAR race and just getting one of those, and that would just keep you good for like a good like hour, just walking around. Fun times, but yeah, it's fine. I'm not a huge twisted tea guy, but when they're cheap and like they're fine.
I like when they have like the different flavors.
Oh yeah, there was a variety pack recently.
You can get the one with lemon, like with lemonade. Because I just love an Arnold Palmer.
I'll never forget that girl I went to school with that straight up thought it wasn't actually a real person.
Oh,
That is one of my favorite moments in like school where I realized, oh
I
my
mean,
god,
it could happen. Like, I don't know. Maybe you just think it's like a fun name. I don't know.
he's on the can. He's literally on the
Oh
can.
yeah, no, but like sometimes you go to like restaurants and then like they're like, you want an Arnold Palmer, and you're like, can I get iced tea and lemonade? And they're like, you want an Arnold Palmer? And you're like, sure, whatever
No,
the fuck that means.
Just the way she said it though always makes me laugh because it was a documentary talking about figures in like not Massachusetts, in just like the America.
Anime.
And that would have been fun, but no, we weren't allowed to have fun in school. And anime wasn't considered cool yet by that point. The boom hadn't happened. Please don't do that. Can you let me finish my story, please?
No.
No, but it was like Arnold Palmer comes up in the middle of the thing, and I just remember her in the back going, "He's a real person? I thought he was just a drink." I remember the entire class being like, "What?"
Was she a pick me?
What does that mean?
It means like the girls are like, ooh, like I did like attention. You don't know what pick me is?
No. I don't want to talk about the person anymore.
I doubt that they listen.
I don't either.
Shit. Talk shit.
Because they weren't
Talk
bad.
all the
Alex,
shit.
They weren't a bad person. I just thought that one moment was funny.
Did you hear that?
I hope you break it. I really do.
Did it sound like a fart?
Granted, though, that class was also the class that really thought Alaska and Hawaii were down there, and they. yes, I know. And my favorite was the one person in the class who was like, "Wait, you mean the states aren't color coded?" I'm like, I looked out.
That must have been a joke.
No, it was. If you, my freshman year class was. There's a reason why I got bumped up a level, but I was like one of those weird kids that was like too smart for the level I was in, but not smart enough for the next level. I'm one of those weird limbo kids.
No, I think you were smart enough.
Alex, I went from being like a straight A student to
bad teachers.
I was also no. That because the first year in it, I had one of the greatest math teachers of all time.
Oh, well, you just didn't apply yourself.
I also just hated school. That's besides the point.
Exactly, you didn't enjoy it, so you didn't apply
yourself.
I don't like when you say that you weren't smart enough, because you were smart enough. You just didn't want to apply yourself. You were fully capable of succeeding.
That was like one of the few times though I actually got a laugh from my classmates because I didn't really talk much in school. But like when the person asked that, like that the states weren't really color coded, and I looked around like, is Massachusetts purple? like pointing outside. I just
the grass just suddenly turns purple.
Oh my god.
Maybe he was colorblind.
It was a she.
Maybe she was colorblind. Maybe she thought the grass was purple. I don't know.
Colorblind doesn't work that way.
Maybe it does. I don't know how colorblind works.
No, it's mostly red and green because I had to take a colorblind test when I was at the eye doctor's recently, and I found out I'm not colorblind. So.
Oh yeah, I took that too.
But
I had to take that at work too.
I didn't.
I have to do an eye test at work now because I'm signing off on important documents.
That's fun.
It's not. I'm scared. Ah!
We should probably move on to our topic, though.
Yeah, thanks so much for listening, you
40
guys.
minutes in.
Thanks so much for listening. It's been a great podcast. The topic is nothing. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.
That was rude.
I didn't. What? I gave you a thumbs up.
Sure.
There's no one watching. They only can believe me. Why would I lie? I gave you a nice thumbs up. See, I'm giving you another one now.
If that's what your thumb is, you got problems.
Wait, you're telling me this isn't my thumb? I've been giving people thumbs up all the time.
I know that's not true, but
is this my thumb?
Is
this my middle finger?
Pinky up.
Pinky up.
So we're doing.
Pinky up. It's fancy now.
So we're doing another games that shaped us. We're going
La, 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 la.
we're going all the way back. It's fine. So we're going all the way back to the wonderful year of 2007. It was such a wonderful year. It made Alex sick.
No, I swallowed my drink wrong. I choked on it a little bit.
We're talking about Super Paper Mario from 2007, a entry in the Mario Party, not Mario Party, Paper Mario series for the Nintendo Wii. This was actually one of the first Wii games we had. But it was not the first one we played. The first game we played was Wii Sports. Because of course it was.
Yes.
So Super Paper Mario was a weird game because this was like a game that I mostly played, but Alex like lived vicariously through back in the day.
Well, and this game also altered how the series Super Paper Mario would be after.
Yep. And it never recovered.
Yeah. Because the first 3 games were super... Was it 2? Okay, it was just 2. The first 2 games, this was the third one?
Yes.
The first 2 games followed basically the same. I thought there was a third one.
This was the third game.
Well, no, I thought there was another.
No, there was. So it was Paper Mario on N64, and then it was Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door on GameCube.
Huh.
Unless you're thinking of Mario RPG.
Okay, maybe that's what I'm thinking.
Which was kind of a spiritual predecessor to the original Paper Mario, because the original Paper Mario actually started life as Mario RPG 2.
Okay.
But
but this was the one that changed the series. But also, like, I feel like most people could agree that A Thousand Year Door is not an easy game to follow up with.
It's not. But I will say, this is a game that was very misunderstood when it first came out. And while there are still people who don't care for it today, many people agree they'll take this over what the series has been doing since.
Yes.
Because in my personal opinion, I don't know if Alex will agree, because I know she's looked into the other games. This game has quite possibly the best story in a Mario game ever.
Oh, yeah.
Is insane to me because this game is so strange in like the best way possible. Because I actually do believe like this game has maybe like one of my favorite villains, because he's such a not the villain, but like the villain who you see most of the game. Because he has such a tragic story. Like the entire story of Super Paper Mario, you kind of get like introduced to it right at the start of the game with that whole like slideshow book thing, like explaining everything. But like you never get it fully. You kind of learn it as the game goes. But like it is like super compelling. Like there is genuine heartbreaking moments in this game.
Yeah.
Like this game is surprisingly deep.
Well, and even like some of the side characters and stories that you meet too. Like the Underwear Land is such an interesting.
I love that the Netherworld is called the Underwear.
But it's also like one of the most like interesting levels in the game.
Oh yeah, because like there's the whole thing with like the queen down there. Her daughter is like an angel up above, but she's actually the one of the pure hearts. Like she has to sacrifice herself to become the pure heart for Mario. It does get kind of dumped on at the end because she just inexplicably comes back in the post game, but that's besides the point. That's just a nice. The scene is heartbreaking. Okay, that's all I can say. Also, like the betrayal at the end, and then like the whole like once you actually find out the true backstory of Count Black, that's his name. The main villain of this game. But we should probably explain the gameplay. So this game was notable because this game changed things a lot for the series. Because
it was an RPG for the first 2 games, and this one it still has RPG mechanics, but it does not have that typical RPG format.
Yes, the first 2 were like classic, like turn-based RPGs, but very unique ones for the time. Like Thousand Year Door, I still think is tied with Bowser's Inside Story as like the best Mario RPG ever made in a
Mhm.
lot of ways. Super Paper Mario though is interesting because they changed it to a side-scrolling action RPG where like you still enemies still have like hit points and stuff, and like you still have to like attack them. Like you don't just like you don't stomp on a Goomba and immediately kill it. You have to actually like hit it a few times because it's RPG stuff.
Yep.
But it's like a 2D platformer, and I believe from what I've read, the inspiration for this game's setup was based on the popularity of the Bowser side-scrolling levels from Thousand Year Door
Hmm.
because they were like really popular at the time. But the whole game itself is kind of interesting because it's played exclusively from the 2D until you do this cool mechanic called the flip mechanic,
Yep.
where the game flips from side-scrolling into 3D, and you have to use the Thrak, stop it. You have
What?
to use so unrelated. I posted on one of the servers about the how like all of our podcasts have had like spiked views recently, and like everything's been going up. And Thrak responded, "It's because of the nude leaks, isn't it?" And I'm just like, "No,
What?
uh, don't ask."
Where did he post that?
It's in a server you're not in. It's fine. It's not important.
Why?
I got distracted by it.
Thracklemore.
Um,
Stop distracting the podcast. That's my job.
but yeah, it was it's interesting because like certain puzzles, like you'd reach like a puzzle where you're like, how do I cross this? And then like you swap it to 3D and you're like, oh, there's like a thing here I can jump on that was invisible in 2D.
Mm.
It's just it's a cool mechanic, like just the idea.
And this is set in the world. The world is like the flip side world. It's like a different land.
Yeah, it exclusively so that there's like the game does. I think you're in the Mushroom Kingdom for like the opening like cutscene, and then you just
Yes.
get transferred to this world.
Where Bowser tries to marry Princess Peach for the nth time.
That opening is so bizarre. Like I love it, but it just show like you jump into it and you're like, what?
What is
like,
happening?
Because like Peach and Bowser are in the middle of a wedding. Luigi's there, and Luigi is like, this is the weirdest Luigi game because like he is like he talks, but he's also like not Luigi in the slightest. Like he's super heroic, like has like courage and like isn't afraid. It's just weird. Like it's so oddly out of character for him, especially because this is the same Luigi from Thousand Years Door who was going on his adventures in the Waffle Kingdom and constantly fucking everything up. So.
Yep.
But yeah, it starts there, and then the whole game takes place in Flipside, and Flipside is interesting to me. Like I really like this area.
I love the character designs in this game too. Like
They
I
are
feel like
very
they really
interesting.
they went with something very different. Which is always a risk take because like you don't see like Goombas, you don't see like I mean you see some of them, but like you don't see those traditional Mario looking characters. It is very unique, but
Yeah,
I think it works with the whole like this is the flip side universe. It's different.
and then Flipside has its own parallel side because you eventually run out of levels on the on you run out of places to put the pure hearts to unlock new levels, and you're like, well, how do we find more? Oh, we have to go to Flopside. It's a reverse world on the other
Yes.
side, which is just I love how the goofiness and like bizarre how bizarre they go and stuff like that because it's really fun. This game also has one of my favorite "but thou must" moments because you can when you start the game, you talk to Merlin, who's kind of like your sage character, like guide at the start, and
Yes.
he'll request Mario to help during the journey, and you could just keep saying no, and he'll get like very like dramatic, like upset, and then eventually it'll get to a point where he's like, "All right, if you insist," and then it will just cut to a game over, just end right there.
That's the good old I feel like too. That's the very much the spirit of the Paper Mario series is just some of those gimmicks and stuff.
Yeah, which makes this game's follow up even more.
Also,
baffling.
you haven't mentioned one of the main characters yet. Tippy.
Oh yeah, the butterfly, Tippy, the pixie.
The pixie.
Oh no, I'm
yes,
sorry,
because
the
pixies.
No,
the
they're
pixels.
pixels. The pixels.
Yes.
Oh yeah, because this game was different because this game, rather than doing the party members from the first two games, You still have
Yeah.
them because in this game you've got multiple playable characters. But
Yes.
as a contrast for the party members with their abilities, you get this array of pixels, all with their own
Yes.
different abilities that Mario can use. And one of them, the first one is Tippy, who is a butterfly that follows you around. And basically, her gimmick is it's the only Wii gimmick in this game because this game
Yep.
is it's very apparent when you play this game that this was a GameCube game that was hastily moved over to Wii.
Yeah.
The only Wii integration is if you point the Wiimote, because the game is played with the Wiimote on its side, which is fine. It works. It's 2D platformer. You move the Wiimote facing the screen, and then you get a little pointer, and you can use it to like find secret items or like.
Oh, my screen just flashed.
Oh, that was weird.
We're good.
But you can find secret items, or you can get like status on like enemies and stuff. It's essentially the Goombella or Goombario thing from the first two games.
But Tippy would have been in the game regardless.
Yes.
Without the gimmick or not. Because
the
her
gimmick
character is really important to
Yeah.
the story.
The gimmick also probably still would have been there in the GameCube version. They just would have probably been different how it worked.
Yes.
But so going through that, we also get the villains, and the one thing I love about the Mario RPGs in particular is they make super compelling villains.
Mm.
Like I love Count Black, I love his little assistant, and I love his little minions. The minions are so likable, even though they're
Chunks.
all Chunks. I love Chunks. Or his one when he becomes a vegetable and becomes Cabbage.
Yes. Oh, yep. Cabbage.
There's also Mimi, the most horrifying thing in this game.
Oh my god. I remember when like you first fought Mimi and like I remember being genuinely like
her
what
neck
the fuck?
breaks. Her neck breaks. Like it is
She
so
becomes
disturbing.
a spider abomination.
And the way
she's also like keeping people for slave labor.
Yeah, that we'll get into the levels a bit more because this game is really the thing I love about this game too is despite being some people claim it's repetitive, which it can be to a degree, but the levels are so fucking unique.
I mean, this game has a dating sim in it at one point.
We'll get to that level. There's a whole lot to say about that level. There's Mimi, and then there's Dementio, who, if you notice right from the start, like this guy is going to be more important later.
Yes.
And then my favorite villain who appears later, Mr. L.
Yeah, Mr. L.
He's totally brainwashed.
Mm-hmm.
That was so. For those who don't know, Mr. L is at one point Luigi gets kidnapped by the villains and gets brainwashed into this villainous Mr. L. And the joke everyone has is that he's not brainwashed. This is just Luigi showing his true feelings.
Yep.
But
Luigi finally being like, I'm gonna kick Mario's ass instead.
I love Mr. L. Mr. L is like one of the. This was like the end of Nintendo being fun. Like I swear with Mario games. Because like after this, like aside from like Bowser's Inside Story and like the Mario and Luigi series, which kind of kept its identity, Nintendo just gave up on like making these games fun. Like even Mario Galaxy, like Galaxy 1 had such a fun story. Like as simple as it was super fun. And then after there was like no story, we don't need that crap. And I'm like, it's just like you just sigh. But like this game is
sometimes they've brought the fun back because I mean like
they've gotten better. Like Odyssey was pretty fun. I will say.
Odyssey was a very fun game. And very quirky.
And I will say the Origami King, the most recent Paper Mario, it did bring a lot back. Like the Mario and Luigi games are still very fun. And the Mario RPG remake, that was phenomenal. That being said, though, back to this game. So we had mentioned the levels. The levels in this game are super interesting. Like the first level is pretty generic. It's just the typical green Mario land.
Get you started.
Yeah, like there's a fun little gimmick where like you have to like get these bridges erected because like they're not like made, and like the two people that can activate the bridges are like these Mario and Luigi XPs, and if you talk to the red one, you ask him what your favorite color is, and you say red, and of course he's like, oh yeah, red is great, and he'll set the bridge up for you.
Mm.
But then you get to the green bridge and you set that one up. And because you're playing as Mario, the green guy will ask you which color is superior. So you think it's a trick question. If you say red, he'll just kick you out because he'll get angry. If you
Yes.
say green trying to be clever, he'll be like, "You're wearing red, you liar." He'll kick you out anyways. So it's just one of those funny things. But then spoiler warning, you do eventually get to play as Luigi in the game.
Hmm.
If you go back to that guy later and talk to him as Luigi, he's all like, "Us greens got to stick together," which is just really funny. It's cute stuff like that. Um, but the second level is where shit gets really fascinating because like there's a straight up section of the second level where you break a vase and Mimi decides to keep
Yes.
you as a slave.
Well, you're in Merle's mansion. So you already know you're like, huh, her name's Mimi. This is Merle. What's going on?
Well, Mimi's a maid at first. That's why you're
Mm.
that's why you kind of are confused at first. But basically you get put to work. And
Yes.
this is a gimmick that is really interesting because if you're a child who can't read, which we kind of were at the time, because I was 7, we were still just getting to middle school. I think you were still in
Yep.
elementary school. Um, could read, but not very well, and we also didn't have the patience for it.
Yeah.
And this level is very dialogue heavy because basically, when you break the vase, you have to make a certain amount of rubies to be allowed to continue. And basically, your way of doing that is you got to generate power for the mansion. And by doing that, it's basically you have to jump up and down repeatedly to hit this block. But there's like a spark going around the conveyor belt, and you have to dodge the spark because if you hit the spark, you'll get knocked off and it'll mess up your rhythm.
Yep.
And
It's to
literally,
promote you to it's to make you work harder. It's a
yeah,
motivational spark.
yeah, yeah. They literally call it that, which is really funny.
Oh, they do? Oh.
It's the motivational spark. Um, but like you do that and like you realize this is gonna take forever because it's like 30,000 rubies or something crazy.
Yeah.
Um, you find out though if you have to make a certain amount of rubies because then you can if you talk to all the people in like the break room, there's a guy in there who will sell you the passcode for the VIP room.
Mm.
And when you get to the VIP room,
You can make
the
a lot more rubies
you,
faster.
you make rubies a lot faster because instead of jumping up and down, you instead just get in a giant hamster wheel and just hold left, and you make rubies basically a lot faster, and you can technically game it because I did do this once when we were kids because I didn't realize how you were supposed to beat this level initially. I thought, all right, this is gonna take forever, so I literally did the plier trick and like locked the Wii constantly running right, and then I think we had like dinner. And then I came back down. I made so many rubies, but then I found out like the game I don't think like accounts for that, so it like doesn't want you to win that way. So I was like, what do I do? What you're supposed to do is you find there's another guy selling information secretly in the flip world because you have to flip to find certain people.
Mm-hmm.
And then he tells you the passcode to Mimi's vault, which has the exact number of rubies you need to finish the level. But it's just such an interesting idea because it's like this. Most of the levels are pretty much platformers. This one's really not. This is like you're in like one area pretty much the whole time.
Yeah.
And then you fight the abomination that is Spider Mimi.
Mimi. Very cursed.
Although
And
I
you
will
save Marley.
you do in the funniest way because when you find her, she's in a toilet.
Yes.
And the best
Hiding.
way, well, that's the thing. The way you figure out because there's like a whole game show thing where you have to figure out
you have to figure out which one's her because Mimi
which
can
one's the real
disguise
Mimi.
herself.
Yep.
Yeah.
But the
no,
way
Merle.
Merle, yep, which one's the real Merle? The way you find it out is so fucking funny because it's literally
A fly.
there's like a fly because she's been in the toilet.
She's stinky.
Like you have to pay attention, and that's how you figure it out. It's just it's little things like that where I'm like, this game was so thought out, and I just love it. The third level though is the one that this game is most well known for.
The Bitlands.
The Bitlands, which is like super old school, and not Luigi. Oh yeah, you get Peach by this point too.
Yes.
And Peach is fun to play with because like you actually she does stuff. She's got this fun like hover ability, and she can like shield herself with her parasol. And it's just Peach doing stuff, which is always fun. You get her, And then this third level is interesting because Tippy gets captured by this chameleon
Lizard.
fellow,
Yes.
and this guy is amazing because he's literally a fandom nerd,
Mm.
and it's like so on the nose. Like they are so
They
deliberately
were
on.
they were they were making fun of people. We'll just be honest. And like deserved.
Yeah, and I mean it appeals. Some of his things do appeal to like even us to a degree, and even I think it's funny. I'm just like, that's just funny. Like
Yeah.
there's an entire like dating game quiz show thing that you have to go, and the questions are so on the nose. Like it's so fucking funny.
Yeah.
That whole level's great in a lot of ways. That one is a little difficult though because you lose a Tippy right at the start, and you don't have her, so you can't like do the wand stuff for the entire
Yep.
level. What's interesting though is you do actually because this is I won't spoil the story, but you do once the game finishes, you do lose Tippy like permanently.
Yes.
You can get a replacement from Francis, the chameleon guy. He made a robot replica, and you could buy it from him. So you get like Tiptron, Robo Tippy, just to get the little wand thing back, which is fun.
Yeah.
The fourth level was in space, right?
Yes, the fourth level was outer space with Squirps.
Yeah, Squirps. I love Squirps.
Squirps!
That's another sad level too, because like the whole time he's like looking for his parents, and then you get to his parents and you find out they've been dead the whole time.
Yeah,
and he knew that. He knew the whole time. He just wanted you guys to be his friend and find the statue, which is really sad.
It was really sad.
That was just fucking like it heart wrenching. Like, why is this game so deep?
Yeah, that's the thing is like it just puts you through these emotional like turmoil, and you're just like, oh, and I think too like at that point, like one thing we haven't mentioned is that like throughout the game, like Tippy keeps like having these moments where she's like remembering her past. It's implied, like they don't specifically say it, but there is like an implication that she's lost her memories.
Yeah, it's kind of brought up that she wasn't originally a pixel. Like,
yes,
she was made into one. But
and at the end of this level, she actually faints.
Yeah, and there's a huge like moment of this because then the next level they go to is the past area, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
The
Cragnons.
Yeah, that's fun. This level's pretty fun. We get Bowser by this point, I believe. And playing as Bowser is just really fun because it's basically those side-scrolling levels from Thousand Year Door, but like more expansive.
Well, and this one's fun too because like the Cragnon people are.
What?
It just started playing.
Oh, it sounded like you fell down a manhole. Like I was where'd you go?
No, it's scary. Wait, could you hear?
Alex got kidnapped by the Cragnors.
I did, but like they're being basically mind controlled with the
those little sprouts.
Yes, from the plant people, and you have to fight the plant people.
Oh yeah, cabbage.
Oh, cabbage. Yes.
But
I think the main boss is the main boss of this one is like that like flower, like multi-faced flower thing.
Yes. Now the next level I believe is
the samurai one,
which you
never actually finish.
You do. Kind of. Not the first time. So this level is interesting. This level is basically like it's kind of like the wrestling stage from like the wrestling tournament from Thousand Year Door, where it's essentially you have to defeat the king's like it's like his 100 knights, I believe.
Ooh. Yep.
And it's essentially one of those where you just go from left to right to get the pure heart. And you just keep going down, you fight each one, and it's basically a series of fights. But they notice in the background the void, like because there's this whole looming void that's kind of destroying all of reality.
Wait, did you hear that?
Not really.
Did you hear him sniffing the mic?
What?
Triple A's back.
Sorry.
I gotta mute the tab. I have too many things. Okay, there we go. All right, that will at least stop. I hate AAA.
Yeah, I know. We won't get into that, but because I think we already did. But yeah,
I have
because
Bubby.
that void in the background keeps getting bigger throughout the game, and it's like a whole like thing where they're like that the void is destroying reality, and when they get to the Shamar Kingdom, I think it's called, or Samar Kingdom,
Sammers. Yeah, like
Samers.
samurai.
It's they note that it's massive already, and they're kind of like this place is done. So you gotta fucking hurry.
This place is
And
not gonna make it.
no, and basically you keep going, and eventually you get to a point where like I think it's Mimi shows up, and like you have to fight her again. But because you waste so much time there, you basically run out of time, and
Mhm.
the whole kingdom gets like basically just like you get booted out of the level because the place gets destroyed,
Yes.
and you can go back in, and it's just straight up a void of nothing.
Yeah.
Like
And
everything
that's where
in
you
there,
find the pure heart.
but it's like fossilized and it's no
Yeah.
longer usable.
Yep.
But what's crazy though is you can go back there after the game because at once the game's over, they restore it, and you can actually do the challenge. And if you want, you can fight all the knights just for to say you did. So that's a thing.
Yep. Is there like a
Um,
pixie at the end you get, or because there is unlockable pixies as well?
I don't think one of the unlockables comes from there. I think you just get like like some sort of bonus award. It's nothing. I think it's like cards. I think you actually get trading cards, playable cards.
Oh.
But yeah, that's an interesting concept for level 2. And I think after this is where they get sent to the underwear.
Yes, it is. Chapter 7's the underwear.
And the craziest part about that is because this is also where Dementio betrays Luigi,
Hmm.
because that's how Luigi rejoins your party. At this point, because he's the fourth party member after Peach and Bowser. Um,
Yep.
what's amazing about this though is how they get to because the underwear is basically like hell, kind of when you think about it. The way the Mario everyone gets there is Dementio straight up just murders you.
Yeah.
He puts you in bomb boxes, and then you just all get murdered and sent down to the underwear. It is
Again, you're
it's
in
played for
hell.
laughs, but it's like that's dark. Like
Yep.
the underwear is interesting though because you start down there and you have to make your way up to heaven, basically.
Well, and you have to find everyone along the way.
Because you also have to get the pure heart restored as well from the previous
Yes.
state. Oh no, you get that restored before because the stuff that happens.
Yeah, I
but-
thought you do that with like Merlin's help or something.
yeah, that's what it was. Or I think it's Norrealm, his
Yeah,
counterpart
because
over in
I
Flopside.
think you restore it, and then that's when Dementio shows up.
Yes, that makes more sense. But yeah, so this level is the one with like the really traumatic story
Oh
stuff.
wait, no, just kidding. They go to his house, and then Dementio shows up, kills them, and then the underwear is when they say they'll revive it.
Right, because there's that revitalizing fountain that you can jump in to fully restore yourself.
Yes.
Yeah, the underwear is very dark though, because like that's just where like the whole thing with like the queen's daughter becoming the pure heart thing, and it's like it's really heart wrenching, and you're just like this is sad. She's fun too because she joins your party for a while and like just kind of chills.
Yeah.
You
Like
have this
Squirt.
line, yeah, like Squirps. I love Squirps. And then after that, I believe is you finally get to Count Bleck's castle.
Yes.
What's funny though is like before that, there are these little interlude like when you're like when right before Peach joins your party, you play this little interlude as her, and she's like
Mhm.
being escorted by like these two Koopas.
Oh yeah, in Count Bleck's castle.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's implied that like during that Dementio is the one that gets her sent back to the Mario Brothers because he's playing the strings in the background the whole time.
Yes.
But there's
It's pretty obvious from the beginning that like, all right, he has his own ambitions.
yeah. But then there's also towards the end there's also brain farting. Oh yeah, there's also a Luigi interlude, and that one
Yes.
like he's being guided by these two Goombas, and the Goombas throw him under the bus so fast. at the end because one of them gets turned evil, and then the other one's like, "Fuck you! I'm just gonna join the winning side." And then Luigi gets brainwashed.
Yep.
Brainwashed, totally. So then the
He
final,
finally, he wanted his chance to shine.
yeah, the final area though is Count Bleck's castle, and this is definitely the most intense. But we get the whole reveal at the end where once reality is basically starting to fall apart, and we find out that Count Bleck was actually the guy at the start reading the book.
Yep.
Count like Blumiere, I think his name was some like thing.
Yes.
And he was in love with a lady named Lady Timpani.
Yes.
Sounds
Timpani. Familiar. Timpani.
Yes. We find out that she got exiled, and because by being sent through time, she was so deathly ill that she had to be turned into a pixel to survive. And Count Bleck was so distraught that he became the villainous Count Bleck and started his revenge plot.
Yes, to destroy the world.
Yes. But because once you get to the end, though, we find out, shock, Dementio was playing behind the scenes the whole time.
What?
How could we have not seen this coming? But we find out that he's actually like been planning this huge thing to steal the Dark Heart, the Chaos Heart, and fuse it with Luigi.
Yeah.
Because the final boss is this abomination mixture of it's Luigi, the Chaos Heart, and Dementio. And it's like this insane abomination like that you fight against. And I'm just like,
and that means you can't use Luigi in the final battle.
You don't need him. You just Bowser's fine. Bowser's like this game you can break in half if you combine
Dementio.
Super Dementio, yep. You can this game it's very easy to break. Like Chugga Conroy in his playthrough basically showcased that you can beat most of this game by using Bowser and the carry platform pixel, and then just using Bowser's improved strength to just demolish everything.
Yep.
Which is really fun. Because Bowser's like super useful. They're all useful in their own ways. But you beat the game, and then it's implied that Tippy and Count Bleck got to live happily ever after.
In Dead Land.
Well, the end of the credits shows them on a meadowy field, so we don't know if they died or if they went.
It doesn't ever show what they actually look like, though, right?
You only see the silhouettes. Like Count Bleck pretty much looks the same. You see a silhouette of a woman though standing next to him.
No! Don't do that! Don't! Oh my god! Oh, what did you do? Oh my god! Okay, I got it. He's choking himself on my headphones. Jesus Christ! Okay.
Oh, cats.
Give me a second. Why the hell would you do that? You dumbass! Oh my god! Stop it! He's doing.
Oh my
god! I gotta figure out how to plug this back in. I'm not kidding. He wrapped it around his neck and then wrapped it around his arm and was actively choking himself. I can't hear you though. I gotta figure.
Oh no. Owning cats is great, isn't it?
Oh my god.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Why the hell would you do? I'm not kidding. He like had it wrapped around his neck and then wrapped around his paw. So it was like, so he's choking himself out. Like, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
He's not the brightest bulb, unfortunately.
I love him, but he is. I thought Poopy was dumb. No, this boy is dumb.
They're dumb in different ways.
Okay. This boy is. He's so cute, but he's so stupid. Yes, he is. Oh, but he's purring. He's like, "Thanks for saving me, mommy, so I don't choke."
I'll do it again to show your love.
Yeah, clearly. Oh, sorry about that. I'm just like, can you not? Can you not try and choke yourself out today? Thank you.
Yeah. The game ends on the game ends on a pretty happy note, though. All things considered, the world is saved. Those two got to essentially live happily ever after.
But Peach and Bowser didn't get married. Stop.
No, they were Alex. They were waiting for Mario Odyssey.
Ah, yes.
And like the 3 other times they've done this
Wasn't the right time.
What's cool though is you can actually find a bunch of like obviously Dementia's dead, but you can find
Stop
you can
it! Sorry, he's chewing on the cord, so I have to hold it.
you can um you can find O Chunks just kind of chilling in a flip side.
Yep.
And he implies that he really wants to go. It's implied that he has a thing for Nastasha or Nastiasha, whatever, Complex
He is
assistant,
his assistant, yes.
because you can find her on Flopside.
Nastasia.
Nastasia, you can find her chilling in Flopside in like the same spot as where Ochunks is. They're just kind of hanging out. Mimi has just taken over Marley's mansion, not because Marley doesn't give a shit. She's doing her fortune teller thing
She's
now.
like, I'm over it. You can have it. I was in a toilet there.
What's funny though is like you visit Mimi, she's just in like she's in like the fancy dress now. She's like, this is my mansion now, and she's like, I've made all the criminals my people, and they're all just like they just live there now. It's funny. So they all ended up in a good place. You can there's some bonus stuff afterwards, like you can go do the Sammer Kingdom if you want. You can there's like the Pit of a Thousand Trials and then the other Pit of a Thousand Trials, where you can get a whole bunch of bonus. I think you get there's like the 3 bonus pixels you can find around that do different things. It's not like none of them are necessary to beat the game, but they're just nice to have.
Like there's there's Barry.
Yes.
There's this,
Oh yeah, Barry's the most interesting one because he is the easiest one to find. He's the spiky circle one.
yes.
That you find him in a bush during the 3rd level of the game because he's the one that's like, oh yeah, when Tippy gets kidnapped by Francis, he's like, oh yeah, that's where she went. If you talk to him again after beating that level, if you talk to him a few times, he'll just join your party, so you get him there.
Yep.
Who was the second one?
Dashel.
Dashel,
he was in the Pit of a Thousand Trials.
Yep, the first
and he
one.
Gives you the ability to dash.
Yep, you get to go fast. Basically, you have him
Sonic!
You have him on all the time when you're just exploring around. Like when you're going through Flopside or Flipside, you just have him on because you got to move. And then there's the music one.
Piccolo.
I forget how you get him. How was it?
He's in Flopside.
Yes.
She is obtained by completing a side quest from Merle after chapter 5.
Right. I remember. Yep.
And so they can they can cure Mario and his team for any status effects. And they can also break blocks as well.
Yes. Yeah, they're fun. They're not necessary
to beat Underchomp to sleep.
Yes. They're not necessary to beat the game, but they are very convenient, to say the least.
And Tiptron.
Oh, and Tiptron, yep. Tiptron is just there so you can get your pointer back and it feels less
empty.
I will say though, what's really sad though, if you talk to Merlin after getting Tiptron, he actually does get like kind of sad because he'll see it and be like, oh yeah.
But he knows that Tippy's living happily ever after now. It's funny because I looked up to see that like outline, like that shadow that you were talking about.
Yeah.
Was there like a little manga?
There might have been.
Or like a book?
It might be a fan thing. It's hard. I don't know, actually. Japan, maybe?
I think that might have been because like I'm seeing like an actual picture of their like silhouette and it looks like it's from like a manga. But it's funny to see like the fan art people did of like their interpretations of what they thought she would look like because you never actually do see her. But honestly, I love when stories do that because sometimes that just shows like the story was so compelling. They're like, you didn't need to know what she looked like as a human. Like, oop, you good? He just jumped down.
I also know. The other thing I do like too is that the game wraps itself up like perfectly. Like there's no loose ends. Yeah. And once you do, the game wraps itself up perfectly, like no loose ends, and then you basically just go back to the Mushroom Kingdom, and that's everything's. They can do the next game without having to no loose ends to worry about. There is a nice little bonus though. I believe in the Mario and Luigi's house. I think it's either at the start of the game or right at the end. there is a quick zoom in of a picture frame, and
Mhm.
in the picture frame, it has all the party members from the first game and the second game all together, which is really fun.
There was a manga adaptation for Super Paper Mario.
Interesting.
Hmm.
I'm assuming it was only Japan, and that's a fan translation.
Yes.
Are you getting attacked by AAA again?
No, I'm getting attacked by Bubby A.
Oh, bummer. Okay. But
Yeah, Super Mario. Oh wait, maybe it has 10. Super Mario Kun manga has 10 volumes for the Paper Mario games,
oh
and in it covers. Don't you have that?
no, I have Mario Mania, which is a completely unrelated thing.
Yeah. So apparently in Super Mario Kun, which looks like it was mostly in Japan, apparently it does
I'm
have
assuming it was
10 volumes that yeah, it looks like Japan. Oh, that's funny. It came out in Japan. The first volume came out in Japan in 1991, and it came out in France in 2014 and in Spain in 2016, and nowhere else. That's the only ones you can. So any of those pictures I saw are probably just like a picture that doesn't really have any text,
or fan
or
translation.
yeah, I didn't see any text, so I'm assuming it's just a picture.
I'll
But
have to go on Manga Dex later and just see. You never
yeah,
know.
because let me see. Oh, it covers Mario Party.
Cool.
Oh yeah, so Paper Mario Arc starts at at volume 25, I think. Yeah,
Interesting.
volume 25, and then volumes 25, 26, and 27 are the original Paper Mario. Then we have Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door, which is covered in 32, 33, 34, 35. Yep. Oh, it also does Mario and Leisure Partners in Time.
Oh, interesting.
That was the
Huh?
one with the
The aliens.
yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. That one was it looks like that was only translated that 30 volume 35 was only translated in France in 2025.
Interesting. I'll have to see if Manga Dex has translations up. That'd be kind of fun to look at.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's as
No,
bizarre and unhinged as the Pokemon manga.
there's 61 volumes.
Damn.
It does cover the Origami King as well.
Wow. Still going.
Odyssey, 3D World, movie
Huh.
Bowser's Inside Story. Yep, Bowser's Inside Story, Galaxy.
That's bizarre. I didn't even realize that was a thing. That's
I
interesting.
didn't either. Well, it's just I saw that photo and I was like, because I saw that photo of the of Timpani and there's like a little it's just their silhouettes, but it's them in their happily ever after.
Nice. Yeah, Super Paper Mario though was such a it's a shame that like this game had such a weird stigma when it first came out because it was so different. Because like looking back on it, it was such a cool game. Arguably the best story. I still say it's the best story in a Mario game.
Yeah.
Because it's dark, but it's also compelling and emotional, and funny
Well, that is one thing too. I think like is this game, though it changed a lot, I think it did keep that nice storytelling that people love about the Paper Mario series.
See, people changed their tune on this game really quick when Sticker Star came out and had literally no story.
Yep.
An RPG with no story and no RPG mechanics, and yeah, that was gonna work out great. That's all I can say.
I know. It's crazy how that like they just like just took a great series and shit on it. Like
yeah, and it took like 2 games to get back to somewhat okay because Origami King was okay.
There was a Thousand Year Door remake.
Yeah, on Switch, it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Maybe I'll grab it.
There's also the Mario RPG remake, which is also really good.
And Origami King was apparently pretty good too, right?
It's a step in the right direction. Art style wise, it's fucking beautiful. The gameplay it still needs work, but it's getting better.
right, maybe I'll give a 1,000-Year Door a try at some point.
But yeah. That being said, though, I think this is good enough time to wrap it up.
Oh, what kind of wrapping paper?
Once again, guys, thank you for
Minions?
joining us on.
Wait, what kind of wrapping paper? You said we're wrapping this up.
Stripes, the classic.
With minions?
Plaid. Wrap
With
every present
minions?
plaid. No.
Minion.
Also, I love that Psyduck is back there and he looks like he's like struggling for help. It's like, help
No,
me.
he's happy. I'm trying to find a position where my back doesn't fucking hurt.
Well, let me wrap this up so you can
Hurry
take care
up.
of
My
that.
back hurts so I can lay down and not move.
Once again, guys, thank you for joining us on the Gaming Collecting Podcast. You can find the Gaming Collecting Podcast all the major podcasting platforms.
I want my bullet back.
And be sure to check us out on the Superpod Network, superpodnetwork.com. Awesome site where you can find all sorts of different.
I want my mullet back.
You're like, hurry it up, and then you're just stretching it out as long as you can.
Well, my back kind of felt better doing that. So,
well, you can find us.
Sing it one time with me, Bill.
No, you can find us on the Superpod Network.
Mullet back. Billy Ray Towers. Hi, Miley. Can I have some money, please? I want.
Achy, breaky, I don't fucking care.
Don't break my heart. My achy, breaky heart.
Fucking screwed Megadeth out of a #1 record. Anyways, you can check us out, Superpod Network, awesome site where you can find all sorts of different videos, blogs,
I love when
podcasts.
I just like completely throw you off. It's like my goal.
The best one is when you really had to pee and like you were like, you need to end it. I have to pee bad, and then you wouldn't stop stretching it. I'm like, Alex, logic.
I don't know what that means.
Anyways, guys, once again, thank you for joining us, and we can see you all later.
I want my mullet back.